Today, we're going to look at NECA's Ultimate Ghostface action figure. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at Ghostface. Now this action figure is, you could say it's based on the movie Scream. Now they did use this, but NECA did not have to buy the rights to make this action figure from the Scream franchise, whatever production company made that. No, they didn't, because the movie Scream based their costume off of a real-life costume that was out in the public. So that's how NECA got around it. They're not making the Scream action figure, they're just making a Ghostface action figure. Now, did they go to the maker of the Ghostface mask and say, hey, we want to make an action figure? Not sure. The maker of the Scream mask come well before the movie did. So Ghostface was around in 1991, I think, is when it got developed by a company called Fun World. They just made a mask and sold it to the public in your novelty stores. And then Wes Craven and writer Kevin Williamson decided to make a movie. Williamson wrote the script. Scream, Wes Craven, of course, directed it. And they just used that mask that was out there in all them stores. Thought it was pretty cool. You know, that mask was already there. So it was nice. It's good how they did it. So that's why on here you will not see anything about Scream. You won't see anything about Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, however many there was. I'm not sure how many there was, but I really only watched the first one. I think I did see the second one, but I don't remember it. I don't really remember much, but I do remember the first one. Sydney was the main character. Neve Campbell, I believe, was her name. And she was getting stalked by this guy using a voice changer and calling her on the phone and threatening to kill her. And all kinds of things going wrong. It's a pretty good movie. It's got the big twist, you know. It's who done it kind of movie. You're not sure who the real killer is all the way up until the last scene of the movie. So that's pretty much Scream in a nutshell. It's a pretty good movie. It's definitely worth seeing. I think it's PG-13, so a lot of kids can see it. Older kids, that is, teenagers. But good stuff, good stuff. Now, let's take a look at the package. We got the big Scream mask right there, or Ghostface mask, I should say. On this side, Ghostface there. We got a bloody knife, Ghostface, NECA, real toys. This side, the same exact thing. Top, Ghostface, and we have ages 17 and up. NECA over here, choking hazards there. Bottom, we got your makers, your producers, your artists, the creators of this action figure. And on the back, and it says Ghostface, the icon of Halloween, returns with this brand new Ultimate Edition action figure featuring over 25 points of articulation and real fabric cloak. And the mask glows in the dark down here, it says at the very bottom. It shows a couple different setups it has. Yeah, that's it. That's their Scream, or your Ghostface mask. I keep wanting to call it Scream. So, open this up, and what do you get? You get a picture of your action figure, and then the big window box of all your accessories and your Ghostface in there. So, let's get him open. I will take him from the bottom. Reach in here and pop that open. Safety first, nice back in the sheath. And let's see, can I get him out? And pulls right out of there. And nothing in there, I don't think. Nope, just a back of a box. Set that to the side. And here he is in his tray. Uh-oh. a ghost face has come unstowed. We'll stuff him back in there. Here he is in his tray. We will take him out of the tray, show that off, and it looks like a window scene at nighttime where Ghostface is peering into the window. Set that to the side, and here he is in his plastic coffin, and we will get him resurrected out of here. He does have a cap. This cap goes over all the accessories except for the heads, which one of my heads was unstowed, so that would be unfortunate for somebody that was a mint on card. They would have had a head turned sideways in there. So this did hold all the other stuff in, but didn't hold that one head. I'll show you how it was. This is how it should be. But this green glow-in-the-dark head was actually turned like that. That's why it fell out. All right, I'm losing stuff now. All right, so now looking at the back here, he's got his ghost face tassels are hanging out the back. We will talk about the accessories first. First, we got two gripping hands here. One is a gripping hand that has a hole through it, closed around the thumb, but it's got that one hole. Looks like so it can hold his sai there. And the other one is a gripping hand and maybe to hold a knife or something. But this one is open to where you can open those fingers, pry them open and slide something in there. Next we have three, count them, three different knives. We got a butcher knife with blood on it. Yes, black handle. Yep, nice, gotta have that. And then we have a hunting knife, wooden handle, blood on that one also. And the last knife we have is, it looks like a Rambo knife or an army knife or military issued knife with also blood on it. Gotta have blood on these, have to. And then very, very small, which I think you'll lose, people will lose these a lot, but it is the voice changer that they used in the movie. Not that this is based on the movie, but in the movie to talk on the phone to Sydney and threaten her life where she does not know who it is. So the voice changer, very small. I got a feeling a lot of people are going to lose that piece. And then, of course, we got the big death sai. He's dressed up like death. That's nice. Cut some corn with that. Be using that next month. And then we have the three different extra masks. We got a green glow-in-the-dark mask. We have this old tattered looking mask, kind of gray with a lot of cracks and wrinkles on it. And the last extra head we have is the one I like, I think, the most. It's a regular ghost face mask, but he's got blood on him. Now, have you been to the store and seen the ghost face mask that has the blood in it and it swirls around in the mask? Pretty neat. So I think that's what that's based on. And that's it for accessories. So I don't think he's tied in anywhere. And we do get a silica package to keep moisture off that soft goods outfit he has. Set that to the side. That is it. And here he is, soft goods clothes. He's going to be hard to go through articulation, but we'll do it anyways. He looks up pretty good. Head down slightly, side to side, so nice. And obviously this head is going to be removable. Comes off really, really nice. That Freddy Krueger head, I ended up having to heat that up. The video that I did yesterday, I had to heat that head up, all the extra heads, to get them onto the ball joint on the neck. So, head, not good movement here, a lot better than those older ones. And I'm not sure, let's see, do we have a date on this? I think it says 2020, so we're looking at 4, 5, 6 years newer than our figures up here. Those are some older NECAs. This is a newer one. 2020. It's still 4 years old. So, but that head movement is way superior to those guys up there. So we have a shoulder, goes all the way around, single butterfly. I believe that's single jointed elbow. He does get at least a 45. He has, you know, he does not, yeah, he does. Hula hoop waist, and it will swivel. He has hips. He won't straddle much, or he won't do much splits, and he can't do much straddles because of the cloak he has on. Single jointed knee, not quite a 45 out of that. Pretty close, but not quite. And then he has really nice shoes on, and they are on a rocker, definitely on a rocker. And he cannot pirouette because of his pant cuff here. But our typical NECA articulation, let's see, I did not look at the wrists. And the hands are going to be removable. They have slight movement. They will go all the way around. Oh yeah, they go up and they go down. Not side to side though. And like I mentioned, these should absolutely be removable. But that's it. That's our articulation. Let's take a look at Ghostface here. Let's get his hood back up. This looks good. There's really not much room for failure on this, I don't think, with that cloak. I mean, the sculpt is pretty much your face. You have these tassels, just like on the costume. If you was to buy that costume, we got the tattered bottoms. You got black pants on. See, you have a shirt on under it. No shirt at all on under there. So it's just kind of hidden under there is nothing. So you definitely you're not going to take this off to display it at all. But pants, he does have all the way up, his legs are pants. And after that, it's just a blank action figure, nothing burger. So yeah, looks good. Let's check out his other head here. So this one comes off really easy. And we'll try the glow-in-the-dark one. Oh, popped right on there. See how this looks. I mean, looks so good. They're all pretty much the same exact, just different colors or paint applications. So check that out, looks good. Put the voice changer, will that fit in his hand here? What's your favorite scary movie, Sydney? He can say. So we got our voice recorder, and in this hand is another, oh, broke his wrist off here, or his hand come off. Make sure it, yeah, pop back on. So now he'll be able to hold the sai with this hand, but he's gonna have to two-hand this sai anyways. We'll have to put that other hand on there, but right now we'll see if he can hold the knife. He can hold a knife in that hand. Let's try the hunting knife. Hunting knife fits in there, nice. And then this is the one I like the best, because this is what I remember him with, is the butcher knife. And his hand come off again. Pop that hand back on there. And there we go. And he's got the butcher. Oh, this hand does not want to stay on there at all. I almost feel like something's wrong with it. Feels like it's popping in there. There we go. Ghostface. It's pretty good. Not kind of basic, not a lot to it, but like I said, they had to stop short of being exactly like that movie. So no references to the movie. That was the glow in the dark. Here's the old face. Yes, looks good. How's he stand? I do have some NECA stands here. And like I mentioned, that date code, that copyright is on his foot. NECA 2020. And fits on that stand just right. And now, let's see, one last head to do. Boy, this one was the toughest one. The bloody one. We'll try this one. And this is the one I think what I'll display. This one's tight too. I think I got it on there though. I didn't hear it pop on there. There you go. Ghostface. I do like these shoes. These shoes are really nice on him. The brown shoes. Now we can take this hand off. We better get this voice changer out of there before we drop it and lose it. We can take that hand off and we'll put the other side hand on. I don't believe this hand that I have on there, this closed looped hand, I don't think that's supposed to be used to hold the knives. I think it's supposed to be this one. So I was forcing those up in there and breaking that hand off. You know what? I'll be daggone if both of these closed hands are right hands. So one's got the thumb out. I guess that would be for the voice changer. And this one would be for the sigh. I guess. So we'll put that right hand back in there. We'll put this left hand in there, knife holding hand, and hopefully we can get him to cut some corn here. So here he is with his scythe. So he's going to be cutting some, I believe I got it in his hands wrong, but he's going to cut some grass or whatever, corn or anything he's going to cut with this. So yes, Ghostface, not from the Scream movie. Set him up like we know our death. Can I get this in his hand? There we go. Does he look like death now? Holding that scythe up there. Pretty good. Pretty good. Not the greatest thing I've ever seen, but not bad. They do make another one. They just released a newer one. It's called Ghostface Inferno. I'd like to get my hands on that, review that one. I think that's going to be it. Ghostface. Very hard to stand up. Very hard to stand. So I'm going to have to get you a stand, I think. But yeah, Ghostface, not from the movie Scream. Until next time, oh.